For some years now, I had the cordless Dremel rotary tool, and I have a spare battery for it. But once in a while, a person needs the corded one where you can plug it into an AC outlet. And so I had purchased one, and I received it today, so I'm going to do the unboxing. Alright. It comes with its own carrying case. It's got some attachments for it. I'll take these out in the bag in a minute. Then it's got these here. Then it's got the main product over here. Now, I already have the drill press attachment for it to make it look like a drill press, where when you pull down on the handle like you would a regular press, this will go down, pull onto whatever it is you're doing to act like a press. I had the cordless one. Here it has the booklet for the instructions. I basically know how to use it from my previous experience with the cordless one. And it should be basically the same thing. Now, over here, you got the this button here, which locks this in place when unscrewing it to attach a piece to it. And then here's something new I haven't seen before. It's got its own like little light here to shine on the subject. I mean the object that you're trying to work on. Loosening up the wire to get everything done. Now, as you can see, there's a button here which you press, which would shine it on to the object you're working on. Now, this can easily come off by unscrewing the collar. once the collar's been unscrewed, you can take it off. You can either use it by leaving it on or taking it off, whatever was your preference. And over here, you can adjust the RPMs from 5,000 RPMs to 35,000. Now, I can't say which one for every single attachment you're supposed to use as to what RPMs are going to be. You have to look up for that particular attachment in the book. Some of the attachments say 35,000. Some will say 10,000, 15,000. And then some will say you have to max it out to 35,000. So each attachment, different attachment is going to be slightly different. And I recommend that you read up on which attachment you're using and what the RPMs should be. Now, when using the attachments, I wouldn't recommend pressing down too hard on them. I recommend that you gradually touch it and let the tool do all the work, because that's what it's designed to do. Pressing down too hard on it is going to overheat it. That's what the vents here are for, so it doesn't get overheated. But you can't overheat it and burn it out by using a lot of muscle to get it done faster. You don't want to do it faster. You want to take your time, get it done right, so you don't overheat it and burn it out. I've heard stories where if you overwork the machine, instead of letting the machine do the work, you can and will burn it out. Now in here, you got the wheel, and then you got the grinders. And then over here, this one here is for using one of these tools here. Like this one here. When you attach this in here, you attach this. Well, what do you call that? No, I forgot what they call that when you're doing the edge. And then over here, this one here is another one you'd want to use. That way, this is facing outward like this. That way, any sparks or anything or debris that's flying out, this will deflect it back away from you. So you want to have this facing towards you. But as an added precaution, you should use the safety glasses. That way, if you accidentally turn it like this without realizing it or whatever, or it doesn't bounce out and come towards your eyes and either diminish your eyesight or ruin it altogether. So eye protection, always use it. And then depending on what you're using, wear a mask, because you want to protect your lungs. There's going to be a lot of dust, debris that's going to be flying around, and you don't want to be breathing it in and start having respiratory problems at a later date. So, the first two things you should start when working with something like this is eye protection and lung protection, no matter what. see here. I had one of these before. I thought it was like from sharpening up household knives. But at a few months later, I found out and realized that it's used to sharpen the blades for the lawnmower. So you attach you attach this to this here, and then spring this onto after you take the collar and stuff off. You put this on, and this will put the grinder at the correct angle, which ends up being idiot-proof. This one here is the 4300. That one was at 35,000. As you can see, the difference in sound when it's down to 5,000, going up to 35,000. Now, when using this, because of the noise level on it, now I wear hearing aids, and when I'm doing this, using Dremel tool, I learned from using the cordless one that I have to take out the hearing aids. I can still hear without them, but I have trouble understanding the words. So instead of leaving the hearing aids in when using one of these, I take them out, and I kind of lost the earplugs to cover up the sound, but I always make sure I'm not wearing them. That way I don't end up increasing my hearing loss. So that's another thing to worry about. Your eyesight, wearing eye protection, and a mask over your mouth to protect your lungs. And if you're wearing your hearing aids, like I do, make sure you take them out before using tools. If you're not sure whether or not you're supposed to take the hearing out when using something, err on the side of caution and take them out anyway. If you're not sure either way, it's better to play it safe than end up being sorry at a later date. And then when you do find out that you're allowed to, then I still err on the caution and take them out anyway, but if you find out that you're allowed to wear them and you want to wear them, that will be your responsibility. But in the meantime, until you do find out, take them out and err on the side of caution. Now, it's like a carrying case here, which everything goes into, and a 6-foot cord, which should be long enough for what you want to do. And also over here, I've got this little tool here, which allows you to hang it up on something for when you want to use a flex shaft to do finer details. Now, I also have this here for my cordless Dremel tool, which goes like this, which is able to handle a little bit better when working with finer details. Now, this can rotate in any direction while you're working. It's just like using a pencil, but a little thicker, and it works pretty good. I hope you enjoyed the video, the unboxing for the Dremel 4300. Thank you for coming. and watching my video. And if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and let everybody know. Thank you.